guys, welcome back to another little review. This time we are going to go through the classic monsters of the Doctor. There's obviously quite a bit of a collection going on here. So let's start straight in with the Ice Warrior. This came in a 3-pack, I believe. I think it came, and in fact I'm sure it came with a Zygon and one of the classic Cybermen as well. But this guy, anyway, so articulation wise, his head turns, he's got these like shoulders that go across his arms. So they don't really do a 360, but the arms do bend straight out. He has got a ball joint on his elbow, and he's got these like little claw things, clamps going on for hands, which do twist around. His waist doesn't turn, but his legs do splay out a bit. But again, the mould, this like flexible mould that goes around his hips, is restricting it. So they do go back and forth though. He does have a thigh twist and a knee as well. But as you can see, one of his feet just fell off. Now this is an absolute pain in the bum because they're on like little just peg joints. And they do easily just pop straight off. So, but they do twist left and right. I've always thought about chucking a bit of super glue in or something to just keep them fixed, but it's one of them things. It's like, do you end up doing these type of modifications to them, or do you keep them as is? Because are you going to keep these figures for life? Who knows, you know. So if you do these modifications, it's just gonna rocket the price right down eventually. But detailing on this guy, he's got these like glacier type of red eyes, and he's got this black wash all going over his green, and on the back here it's all textured as well. So his little ears as well as got them little like glacier type of red type of plastic going in where it shines and see through as well. And then all round the edges of each like type of joint, he has got these little black, little spiky things going on all round him. But great little classic. When the actual set come out, I wish I'd have bought more than just the one. But there he is. I think again on the secondary market, he goes for quite a few bob as well. So like I said, the Zygons, now I've got one within the pack and one was single carded. So and there is quite subtle differences for it, especially with the paint applications. So one is in darker orange, where one is more of a, I would say like a pastel type of orange as well. I can't remember which one came out with the 3 set and which one was a singular carded. I'm presuming the one in the 3 set was the darker variation of it. The face detail of the Zygon as well, if I just try and bring these in close. So one has got more eye paint to make them look really beady. And the reason why I'm saying this one on the right is more of a B&M, it's just black dots. So kind of like the budget version, like mass market type of deal for it. He's got Zygon, they've got all of these little like, they're like the octopus tentacle type of suckers going all across the body as well. Articulation for these, the head doesn't move, so the arms on them, let's have a little look. This one is movable. They're quite flexible and bendy plastic arms as well on this. Well, mine is on my Zyg. On this one, the very restricted. I mean, this one, it literally very stiff. This one, oh, I think that's the very first time I have moved these arms on these. Elbow joint, hand twist, nothing at the waist, but the legs do splay out, and on the knee and the foot does actual twist out as well. Made up, I've got the two of them, but I do believe there is another variation out there where the face is a little bit different. So, like the facial expressions anyway, at least. Now, I think this one come in the same 3 set. Obviously, one of the very first classic Cybermen. This was the collect and build one when it was first released. It was like built up with other type of figures as well, but then they released it obviously in the 3 set. So this one, I've mentioned this before. I think I've discussed this before in another video as well, but there was different paint applications. I think his helmet and his face was a more lighter grey than this one. But like you can see it's like chrome dome type of brain thing going on. He's got all the tubings going round. Now they are detached from his shoulder because you can twist that right up. But they are flexible, attached by the elbow. So you can still, it doesn't restrict basically. His little gloves has just got the 3 fingers. Well, the thumb and 2 fingers, should I say. He does twist at the waist as well. Now the legs, they only go back and forth, but he does have the tubings again attached. Now, because they're attached to his legs and his knee, although his knee does bend, it can be quite restrictive. So, and I don't want to be bending this too much because this type of plastic I know would probably crack over time. His feet do twist though, left and right. But another little classic addition to the monsters of the Classic Who. Sea Devil. Again, this one I believe, because I tried to get more at a very later date, and on secondary markets these can go for quite a few bob as well. Same articulation as all of the classics. So the legs, everything, joints, feet, wrists, elbows, arms, and so on and so forth. Now, he comes with a fabric type of cloth outfit, a little leather white belt with a disc accessory holder as well. And it's got a little tiny holder onto the side where you can just slide in his hand like so. Again though, even on like I say, the secondary markets, I've seen the figures that do go on the cheap, but they don't come with this disc because it's one of them things. It's so small, once you drop it, it's gone forever. Detailing on this guy, again, let's just remove that a moment, bring him in a bit close so you can see the detailing with the beak and everything going on there. The fins on the side of his head really do stick out. Big fishy type of beady eyes on him. Again, another classic addition. Now we've got the Morbius creature. This one I absolutely love. So this guy, not only is he one of my favourites for the classic, although he doesn't really do much, but he just reminds me of my childhood, really. It's one of the first type of episodes that I've seen of Doctor Who, plus the helmet reminds me of like the Lost in Space type of effect on it as well. So it's like all in separated 2 dome. It's got little detailings in, you can see right through it with all the red and yellow tubing, and it's got these like little things that stick out from the front. His legs completely splay out. He's got a twist at the thigh, bend at the actual knee, and his arms splay out as well. They do twist completely round, it's a full ball joint, but then the other side is this big crab or lobster type of claw, and it does open up as well. Like I say, it doesn't do much, but it's an absolute classic. Like I say, I think it's just memories for me with this episode as well. And the last 3 spinning round here is the Vox robots. So I have got 3 variations. There is a 4th one which I haven't got, which is this one in the middle, was the one with the variation. I've got the one with the little red dot on the side there, and if you shine a light through the top, it does shine his eyes because they are the same type of see-through plastic as well. In fact, yeah, if I flip them upside down and just zoom in, because I do have a light on this spinny disc, boomf, see his eyes light up. So it's good when you're sitting them on the shelf or standing them on the shelf and you've got that light over projected, so his eyes do like beam across. Now the other variation of this type of robot, this Vox robot, is he hasn't got, like I say, the disc on there. He's just a plain type of figure. Now they're all the same type of suit on all 3 of them, and all the same articulation. They are just painted quite different. The suit itself is very flexible. Just zoom that out. So the suit itself is quite flexible on it. They've all got different little name tags as well on the front. So the silver one, SV7. I think this one was D84, the black one, and obviously the Vox in the middle as well. Detailing wise, let's just flip them all around the back so you can see them there as well. So like you can see, same outfit but just different paint details for it. Articulation for them, heads do spin, although a little bit stiff on mine. Up and down with the arms, twist bicep, ball joint elbow, twist on the wrist, twist on the waist, and then from the boots they have a knee bend as well, but the boots don't, they are fixed, but they do twist out. Now the Vox came with little accessories, which was basically the blown up type of mask type of stuff. On the back of it you can see all the red paint detail in there, but I've got one like a more goldy colour and one more of a green type of colour as well. But other than that, and they've got like these little handle things going on there as well. But that's what they came with. But there you go guys, there's my little review of the classic monsters. Let me know your thoughts. Which one was your favourite? drop us a comment down in the bottom, and while you're there, do the usual with the likes, the subs, and tickle that little bell notification. Well, thanks for checking in on this one, and I will see you on the next. Take care.